Hey guys, Miss Rivera here. Um, to go over a few things for the website. I finally learned how to make a video with a screen recording. For AVID, so I know there are a number of assignments that the district created for us to do. Um, so I just want to go over how to access them, what you should do. So first and foremost, when you log on, I would love for you all to log on during our times because I do check Go Guardian to see, who is online to help me with the attendance and also how I can help them. So I'm online. The chat is available, so for us to communicate. I've been reaching out to a number of you who are either behind or who I haven't received a certain assignment from. So if you haven't seen that yet, please make sure you go ahead and check your communication or your messages. Oh, excuse me, to see if I sent that to you. So what I want to do first is I'm going to go to week 1. That was our very first assignment when we started e-learning, and it was, who do you want to be? So you watch the video and you answer the questions. So on the right side of our screen, if you haven't noticed already, either I believe for you guys it pops up and you are asked a question. And so it's a general poll. Sometimes it gets, I look at it and see, hey, how is e-learning going? And a lot of you said, let's continue to do this. Actually 4 I'd rather. And then a lot of you said, no, let's just get back to class. I'm over this e-learning stuff. But that allows me to see who was online at the time. And this was one of our first polls. So I believe most of you I got from Go Guardian or via handing in the assignment. So once you watch the video, then you were to go ahead and look at the document, answer the questions that were there. And so once that is done, what do I see as a teacher? I go to view work after you handed it in, and then I see here, who do you want to be? So I believe I closed the date. I'll reopen it so that everybody gets a chance, if they haven't already, to submit it through Unified Classroom. A lot of you did email me the assignment. If you can, please go back and upload it onto Unified. It just makes it easier for me to grade, easier for me to attach the grade into PowerSchool. Once we go through our professional development on Tuesday, I'll have a better idea of why it's not crossing over to PowerSchool. But anyway, I go to view work. Right, 19 of you have done it. And then once I go into view work, I guess I can't do it during the, I'm previewing it, so it won't let me do it that way. But once I do, I get to see who has handed it in, who hasn't. I get to see what the document looks like and all that. So I go back to pages. All right, for week 2, what did we have to do? So for week 2, what was assigned by the district is what causes a recession. It was a TED Talks. And then after you answered that, you went ahead and you read the article, How Opening Borders Gives Economy a Lift. And then after you read the article, then you watched the video. And then it says, due to current times, President Trump made a difficult decision to close U.S. borders to contain COVID-19. Based on the article and the video, write 3-paragraph reflection, quick and easy, about how you feel this is an important decision that will affect the U.S. economy. Write your reflection using Word, and then you save it and submit it and hand it in here. Okay, so you click here and hand it in. Again, I was asking you guys some questions to keep track of your attendance for March 26th and March 24th. You'll see soon it will be updated on to PowerSchool to show the attendance log there. And then there's this piece right here that says at assignment 2 e-learning log. When you click on it, it doesn't allow you to do anything with it. So actually, if you can just ignore any of the e-learning logs, I think it's more than enough for you just to do the reflection. And then the assignments, that's more than enough for you to do per week. Then we go to week 3. Okay, so week 3, I've updated it and attached the video there too. So it is all about common application, and we went over some of this on how to write college essays. What is a college application? What does it look like? We went on the Common App and we went on various school sites to see what were they asking you. And we even did an example of writing one. So you actually have done this before. So part 1, you're going to take notes. Doesn't necessarily have to be in Cornell Notes. But you take notes on the attached writing assignment. So the writing the college essays do's and don'ts. What are the most effective strategies when you write a college essay? And so you're going to complete a five sentence summary. And so then part 2, you're going to watch the video. It's an interesting video, especially since this week we had 2 days. So this is an assignment that we'll be breaking up per week, right? So part 1, you do one day. Part 2, you do a different day, okay? Don't try to do them all at once. If you do them all at once, that's fine. Just make sure you come back in for the attendance, or at least sign in during our time when we do go guardian so that I can reach out to you and make sure everything's all right. And so then just remember to, right, for this one, you're going to, after you watch the video, review the common application essay prompts that was attached and write a 5-sentence reflection on which essay prompt you feel was most suitable for you and why. And so now I'm going to go into the assignment just to see that there are 3 attachments. All right, so there is the Cornell Notes template. You can type it on there. You don't even have to write it out. You can type it on there. There is the common app prompts, and then there's also the PowerPoint. So everything that they said is attached. You have to go into the assignment first to access. Then once you're done, you're going to hand in. All right, again, there's e-learning logs. You have more than enough to do with the top lesson. You don't need to do any e-learning logs. Also, once you click them, there is no ability to do them. So these are e-learning logs. I'm hoping that I can soon delete as soon as I go through. I just don't want to mess with too much because it's attached to PowerSchool, and I don't want to delete any grades. So I believe that should be all. I know a number of you are accessing your items by going into assignments. It's just when you go in there, it just looks like a lot of different assignments. So for me, it's a little more difficult for me to navigate through these. But any of the ones that say close, I will reopen so that if you are missing the work or you submitted it through email, you will be able to attach here instead. The other way that you guys are accessing your polls, right, for attendance, right, these are closed. These are going to be only open the day that we have class. So if it is a day 2 schedule, please make sure you go in anytime and answer the poll. But please make sure you go in and answer the poll so that I can give you credit for being there. And then again, that's 10 points towards your final grade. Then also we have our activity feed, right? Every morning when I come online, I just let you know that I'm here. My office hours are from 9 to 10:30, and then again from 1:30 to 3 when we have class, right? And so then for today, there was just a new announcement. Good morning charges. Today's a day 1 schedule. Okay, so I attached 4 documents. We have some few changes, right? They changed marking period 3, so the end date is March 16th. So I just want you guys to look at your PowerSchool grades for all classes, of course, and especially for ours, and see, are the grades for marking period 3, are you passing at the very least? Or are you getting the A that you deserve, or the B that you deserve, or the C? Are all of the assignments updated? Please double check, and then reach out to me if you have any missing work that maybe you handed in or we did in class and is not updated. So also, another update, the board has approved that we work through spring break. So we do have those holidays that we observe that are off for us, but we'll be continuing to work during spring break. And those are all, there's not going to be any new assignments for us during what would have been spring break. It is all just for you to make up. So maybe you didn't do the first assignment, or maybe you still need to do the second assignment, or maybe you did part 1 of the third assignment but not part 2, so you'll be able to catch up. What else? Also, we have a new end date for school. Instead of, I believe it was like the 21st or something, we are ending school June 15th. I believe that those are all the updates. Soon we will be doing our video chats as a class. So once that schedule is given to us, I will give to you guys so you know when you should be online. I believe that might be once or twice a week or once a week. I'm not sure how long, what the exact schedule is going to be like. And then we'll do classroom chats via Teams. All right. Wish you guys all to stay well. Let me know if you need anything.